Hey, this is Al McGee here at the 16th Annual African American Film Critics Association Movie Awards. And I can't wait till it gets started. I'm here on the red carpet. I'm going to interview many of the award winners, and wait till you see who they are. Thank you. Hey, I'm Al McGee here at the 16th Annual African American Awards ceremony. Wow. I'm here with Derek. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. It feels good to be here and fellowshipping and celebrating culture and creators.
Now you're on The Rookie, and you're the newest rookie on The Rookie. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm the newest rookie, Miles Penn. He's from Texas, and he's this guy that has this bravado to him, but he gets humbled really quick, and he opens us up to learning about LA culture and how to be a successful cop in this big metropolitan area.
How you like doing that show?
I love it, man. The cast and crew are amazing. We have a great showrunner, great producers, and I couldn't ask for a bigger blessing, honestly.
Well, no, we are glad that you're here because I'm a member of the African American Film Critics Association, and I really enjoy it, but I'm so glad that you are supporting us.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And I appreciate you, and keep up the good work.
Well, I'll try my best, you know what I mean? Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. I'm here with a producer of films. Give us your name.
My name is Philip Penza.
Audrey Bev.
Now, let me ask you a question about producing. What is the main criteria for producing?
Story. For me, it's a story. I invest in the story. As an executive producer, if it's a good story, we make a film.
I produce and act, yes.
Now, many times over the last 15, 20 years, I've been seeing a lot of people with their names under producer, only a few on the executive. What's the difference between an executive producer and a regular producer?
Money.
And work.
And work. And I act too, but really I invest in films. I've 68 films over the last 11 years?
12.
12 years.
How did you get started?
My mother. My mother pushed me to do what I wanted to do, and I put some money into a film, and it just escalated from there.
And you got your money back from the film?
Oh, yes. Every time I got my money back. Some didn't make as much as I would have liked, but that's the risk you take as an executive producer.
I want to get into producing. Maybe we can talk one day. But thank you for being here to the 16th Annual African American Film Critics Association. I'm a member also.
Okay.
All right?
So you're part of the event?
Well, this part I do, then that's about it for me. Then everybody else has their part. You know, like the executive producers.
Okay. Well, this is my first time here, so thus far I'm enjoying it.
Ask you one more question. What films you been in?
The most recent one is called Operation Hope. It's a superhero movie. And then I've done many others, 85 to Aho, My Name is Nobody. We've done some horror movies,
And your last
thriller,
one with
drama.
The last one with
I
The
was
Rock.
in Red One, briefly. Yes, but I'm very happy to be here. I'm proud of what we've done. Operation Hope actually has a wonderful message if you have the time to watch it. And then the newest one coming out,
Malcolm
Hawkins.
Hawkins.
I can't wait to watch it, and I'm glad you are here. Thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. With Academy Award winner Ruth Carter. She's a designer. She's here at the 16th Annual African American Film Critics Awards ceremony. Ms. Carter, you've done many great things, won Academy Awards, but what interested you to come here to our movie ceremony?
I am presenting to Paul Tazwell, costume designer extraordinaire, the Innovators Award, the AAFCA Innovators Award. We're giving it to Paul Tazwell tonight for his work in Wicked, but also his extraordinary work in Hamilton. He's done so much on Broadway, on stage, and now he's bringing his talents to the silver screen again. He did West Side Story with Steven Spielberg, and it's time to honor Paul. And I'm here in honor of that.
Wow, that's excellent, and I would love to talk to Paul because I've seen almost everything he did, and I've seen everything that you did.
Oh, thank you.
know,
Thank you.
and I'm glad you took time with us, and also I'm glad you took time with me, Al McGee.
Yeah,
And
Al
this is our
McGee.
two-time Academy Award winner, Ruthie Carter. Come on now.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Aziza Scott. She's here at the African American Film Critics Association 16th Annual Award Ceremony. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I am an actress. I am from Houston, Texas, and I took the big leap to move to LA to pursue my dream, and it's been going good. I am currently in a movie called One of Them Days in theaters now, and it's just been a wonderful experience for me.
So you found it hard when you got here to LA?
Absolutely. When I first got here, I was so scared. I didn't know anything about the business or what to do, to the point where I actually didn't do anything for like 5 years. And then finally I had the courage to be like, okay, I'm here, I'm talented, let me get started. And I did a play, and then the play opened up more doors, I met more people, and then here I am.
Thank you very much, Aziza.
Thank you for having me.
I'm here with Clarence Macklin. Now, he's receiving an award for his role he did in Sing Sing. And if you haven't seen that film, you're not a film watcher. How you doing? Tell us about your role in Sing Sing real quick.
Well, yeah, I play a version of myself. It's really a bunch of experiences and behaviors that I witness, along with my own life experiences that are wrapped up into a character to create this arc, to show you that you go from one mindset to another.
Wow. And then, how much did you learn about being an actor? Because that's almost, is that your first film?
That is my first film. However, while I was in prison, I did a number of plays. So I was on the stage, and a lot of directors, producers, choreographers, and people, actors even from Broadway and other places used to come in and train us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Yes, yeah.
So, and then you fell in love with the bug, they call it.
Yeah, once I got 2 lines. I had gotten a role in a play, first play ever. Had no lines. I'm up on stage just posturing, you know, in imaginary talking, having conversations on the side. However, the director gave me 2 lines. And ever since then, man, I've been bitten. Like the next play, I was like, I need a lead role. I need more lines.
And now you got this wonderful film that you're in.
Yes, yes.
And you won an award for us. We picked you.
Hello.
And you're here to pick up your award also.
Yes, sir.
Clarence, thanks for taking time
Yes, sir.
here with me, Al McGee here at YETicket.com. But congratulations to you
Yes,
and
sir.
your future for acting, all right?
Thank you.
I'm here with Angela Patton and Natalie Ray. They directed a documentary called Daughters. Wow, that's a very powerful statement that you made with that. Tell us about it.
Wow, thank you. I just saw Angela's TED Talk. She's been doing this work for a long time and helped champion these girls to create this incredible program. But it certainly resonated with me because the strength of these women's ideas is changing the world, and we can see it through this film.
Yes. Well, first, we are daughters.
Yes.
And we have amazing fathers.
I got 2 daughters myself.
All righty, awesome. Well, make sure you watch the film with them. And so Natalie saw a TED Talk that I was able to give a few years ago that actually shared the strength and the unstoppable imagination of young girls in Richmond, Virginia that wanted to have a special dance of their own in a prison. And so we were able to connect and said, wow, the world should know about this. The world should know the strength of the girls. The world should know around the harms that the criminal justice system has done to separate families. And so we went on a 10-year journey together, and here we are today sharing it with the world.
It took you 10 years to shoot that documentary?
It did. So 3 years was sort of research and filming families that had been through the program previously, and it took those 3 years to get a green light to capture the program with cameras inside the jail. And then we really wanted it to be a coming-of-age film because it's not enough just to have the dance. You truly need to see what that one day does for these relationships long-term. So then we committed to following the families for another 4 or 5 years and a hefty edit, and here we are.
And this is on Netflix, right?
It's on
Correct,
Netflix.
on Netflix.
Was it hard for you to find one of these stations to pick up your film?
Well, we were very fortunate that we won the festival fave at Sundance and the audience fave at Sundance, and Netflix reached out to us to see if Natalie and I were interested in partnering with them. And we felt that with that global reach that Netflix has, and we wanted to make sure that everyone in the world could see this film, they were going to be the best partner, and I believe that we made the right decision.
Absolutely. It was extremely hard to get to the Sundance Audience Awards, and there was a lot of no's and a lot of rejection for many years, because that's what you go through on a documentary, and it's our first feature. So people kind of needed to see it, but we're also very lucky. We got to make the film independently, do our edit, creatively make it what we wanted, and then, Netflix acquired it. So for us, it's a great package looking back.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on your film being here at the 16th Annual AAFCA Awards ceremony, and I'm going to watch it on Netflix. Thank you. And thanks for taking time with me. I'm going to get here at yeticket.com. I'm here with Rob Edwards. He's a screenwriter, but also he's done a lot of work. And thank you for coming to the 16th Annual AAFCA Movie Awards ceremony.
Oh, thank you. No, this is just wonderful. I mean, I was here 15 years ago for Princess and the Frog, and now I'm back this year representing Captain America, Brave New World.
I love that film.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know what people thoughts on that film. I gave it 4 palm trees out of 4. I go by palm trees because I live in Florida.
Nice.
And I loved it. I loved the storyline. Tell us a little bit about how did you get involved with that?
Oh, man. Well, Marvel is really great because I've worked on a couple of other projects for them, and then they called me during quarantine, and they said, "Hey, Rob, this one's yours." So so I just started writing it, and me being a comic book geek,
I was too when I was younger.
So when they call it, it's like
I read Captain America.
It's a huge responsibility. So you got to take it seriously. You got to find a line, that you can a great story. And for this one, we were trying to get back to like the 70s political thrillers.
Right.
Stuff like the Day of the Jackal and Marathon Man and Conversation. Oh man, yeah, exactly. And so trying to get back to that.
I'm so glad that you wrote this script. I'm so glad you got involved with that script. But how did you get started as a scriptwriter, real quick?
Oh man, I was the kind of kid who was like, I sat in back of the class, and I wasn't the class clown, but I was the guy who made fun of the class clown. So I would just so that's what got me writing. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to start this. I had a comic book, comic strip, and just telling stories and that kind of thing. And it just grew into, I really love screenwriting and just wanted to do it.
Man, I wish I'd have thought about that when I was reading those comic books.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And let me tell you one thing about I used to read DC when I was younger.
Yeah.
Marvel came along, I never read DC again.
Absolutely. Yeah,
because they were human.
Well, that's the thing, right? Stan Lee really got it, that these characters existed in the real world. I love DC too, but it's not Gotham City, it's New York, and it's and the characters, they live in the world, they have real problems. They go to school, they have to deal with stuff. So you feel closer to those characters.
I did.
Which is another reason why you really got to take them seriously.
Well, thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee.
Thank you.
Please, I'm glad to meet you. Man, like I said, I love the film Captain America Brave New World. Go see my review. Let me give you my card.
Yes.
I'm here with a man I've seen in many films and television shows. I'm a huge fan of his. And tell us your name.
Russell Hornsby.
And the reason I had him to tell you his name because I'm speechless. So you're here at the 16th Annual AAFCA Awards ceremony. Are you a presenter or a winner?
I am a presenter. I have the good fortune and the blessing to present Daniel Deadwyler with the Best Supporting Actor award for Piano Lesson.
Oh, yeah. very good film. But you, what are you doing now?
Well, I'm raising my 2 kids. I mean, honestly, I'm not really doing much. Waiting for another opportunity, trying to work on putting a film together that I want to produce and star in myself. And that's pretty much it, quite honestly.
But you have done a lot over the last 20, 25 years,
Yes, indeed.
in my opinion,
Yes.
because you're a very good person, you're a very good actor, and I can just feel that you love acting. But how did you get started real quick?
Well, I did acting in high school, and upon finishing high school, I went and studied at Boston University and got my my degree in fine arts in theater from there. Yes.
Yeah, I have my master's in theater also.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that
Northeastern.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Northeastern. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So we're on the same path, but you're on this side.
Yes,
You're on the money side. I'm on the press side.
Yes, indeed.
But also, when you started working in your earlier part of your career, was it difficult?
It was very difficult. I mean, I think the biggest challenge is just trying to find the roles that really suit you and suit where you are in your life, and telling the kind of stories that you want to tell.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, I'm glad you're here at the 16th Annual AAFCA Movie Awards ceremony.
Thank you.
But I'm so glad to meet you.
You as well. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm speechless again. I'm here with the great Glenn Turman. Glenn, how you doing today?
Brother, I'm always good. Better when I see you.
Always, man. I'm a huge fan of yours for many, many years. I watch you on television, movies, and things like that. And I always admired your acting ability. Now, I know you work with many greats, but as you were growing up, how did you learn more about how to act instead of learning to run away from it?
Are you talking about how to perform, what to do in terms of the business? Well, I studied. I went to school for it. I went to school and tried to learn and to apply what I learned in my craft. It's a craft for me. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that, and also because I've known many actors who have run away from that and try to do what they wanted to do.
No. I've just always loved the craft. I started with the best in the business. Many years ago, I started with Sidney Poitier and Ruby Dee and Lou Gossett Jr. These were my mentors.
And you're a young teenager.
I was a youngster. And
Raising in the Sun.
Absolutely.
The play and the movie.
No, just the play.
Oh, just the play?
Stephen Perry did the movie. I outgrew the role when it came time to do the movie.
Oh.
Stephen Perry. Remember Stevie's on the Strip?
Yeah.
That's who did the movie, the movie role. But I learned from those men and women what the craft was all about, and have been enamored ever since.
And you still love it too, right?
Still love it.
And you love riding horses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I love riding horses too.
I know you do.
And I haven't been on a horse in a little while, but
I get up there every once in a while still.
we might ride a horse together one of these times.
Ain't nothing but a giddy up.
I know, right?
Good to see
I want
you.
to thank you for taking time with me again. Hey, I'm Al McGee here with 2 people, and I'm so excited about. Tell us your name.
Kat Graham.
I'm Tyler Lepley.
And they're here for awards and to present here at the 16th Annual AAFCA Movie Awards ceremony. And tell us, why are you here?
Well, I'm here to present Breast Breakout Performance and also talk about our new film Duplicity, which is on Amazon Prime March 20th.
Duplicity. Yeah, I think I've seen it already.
Yeah, you seen it already?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
And I saw that movie.
No, you didn't see that movie unless
The trailer. Okay. I'm a film critic. They show us stuff before other people do.
Oh, well, wait a minute now.
That's right.
You better write something nice.
I will.
This will be your last interview.
And I saw you on Harlem.
Yes, sir.
But not only Harlem, your other shows in the past too. The Tyler Perry production that you in and things like that. I'm so glad that you two are here at the 16th Annual Movie Ceremonies that we have here with AAFCA.
Absolutely, us too.
I'm glad that you're here to do that. I'm glad you're presenting. Also, one more thing about this movie, Duplicity. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's a really incredible thriller. It's going to keep you guessing.
It better, because I hate watching movies say, oh, I thought I saw it. Okay, all right. I got to think about it. I got to get back in my mind.
Don't we all?
I know, right? Well, thank you for taking time with me,
Absolutely.
Al McGee. Hey, I'm Al McGee. I'm here with Robert Richard.
Yes, absolutely. How
Well,
are you?
I had a good friend named Richard. Well, he was from Paris, France.
Okay, I'm Rocket Richard, too. I usually get associated with, too. He's a famous hockey player in Canada.
Oh, yeah?
Shout out to the USA team for beating Canada tonight, too.
Oh, it's over already?
They're playing right now, so.
Oh, I hope they're winning.
Yeah, go USA.
I know, right? And Robert, I've been watching you for a long time and a lot of things. But here tonight, why are you here at the AAFCA Movies Awards ceremony?
It's important to keep pushing the train down the tracks. I think of all the greats that came before us, like Harry Belafonte and Sidney Poitier and James Earl Jones, and then the next tier, Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy, Wesley Snipes, Samuel Jackson. Now it's our turn. So, to be a leading man here and to be around my peers, it's important for us to connect and bond with each other and make a splash in this industry.
You're absolutely right. But you have been making a big splash ever since you were a young teenager, right?
I love this industry. I love what I do. Acting is one of my biggest passions. So,
tell us some of the latest thing you're in right now.
I'm on set right now for our new show called Dope Unit. It's a narcotics thriller. I play a bad boy, so I got my head all shaved. I'm a gangster. I'm killing everybody. And right now I'm in my killing era. I think I've killed like 100 people in the last
I can't wait to see this.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's awesome.
And also, you have done other things too, television, and now you're in movies now too. What you like better?
I've been in two different mediums. I think television is kind of a writer's medium. Tracy Oliver writes on Harlem, and some of the cast are here tonight, and she's a fantastic writer. And the film stuff is more director-oriented, and I'm just trying to be a paintbrush in both scenarios so that people can get exactly the art they want.
I'm glad you're here with me, and I'm glad to see you. Thank you, Robert, for taking time with me, Al McGee at YETicket.com.
Congratulations.
Okay? I'm here with, what's your name?
Jonathan and Nisha Johnson.
And you're here at the African American Film Critics Awards Association. Why?
I'm here in support of my friend Gil Robinson. I love that he brings lights to people who, maybe wouldn't have the opportunity for our generation as black people. And I'm just a big supporter of him. And every time he has a function, I'm always here. And I just like how he put together his own thing, and now he's shining light on a lot of people who otherwise sometimes wouldn't be able to get that light. So,
all right. And tell us, what do you do?
I'm a coach and I'm a motivational speaker. So what I do is I take people like you that already look good, right? I put you in my little blender, make you look better, then I put you on TV and make the TV look better.
I can't wait to get that started. Thank you for taking time with me. Thank you. I'm here with the great Richard Brooks, and he's here at the 16th Annual African American Film Critics Awards ceremony. And man, I'm glad to meet you. I'm a big fan of yours. I've been a big fan of yours for many years.
Oh, thank you.
Ever since Law and Order, and a little bit before that, because you had some bit parts and other things too at that time.
Yeah, I've been doing this since I was a kid, so it's been a great journey so far.
I've been watching your career.
Yeah, it's been good.
So, why did you get in acting?
I just felt a calling when I was about 11 years old, and I saw a school play, and I said, man, that's what I want to be doing, and then the path started opening up for me. So,
I never saw a school play at the age of 11. I'm from Chicago originally.
Oh, yeah,
we didn't have those things.
Oh, you didn't have those?
No, not the schools I went to anyway.
Oh, yeah,
in grammar school.
Cleveland had a good little arts education that they were doing.
Oh, you from Cleveland?
Yeah, from Cleveland.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Cleveland.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. Came up Caramoo Theater and all that stuff. So I don't know if you ever heard of Caramoo and Cleveland Playhouse and all that stuff.
So why are you here at the award ceremony?
Just Gil is our buddy. I presented last year, and I just love what they do, and we got to support. We got to support the film, and there's not enough of these events not to come out and when there's an opportunity.
And also, your good friend is here too, Tyler Perry too. He's here also.
Yeah, that's
He's
great.
He's presentation.
Yeah,
and
man.
you did work with him also.
I did. Yeah.
Man,
The have and have-nots. Yeah, he's he's a legend now in the game right now.
So are you.
Yeah. Hey, well, thank you. Yeah, thank
I
you
really
so much.
appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you
Okay.
for taking time with me. I really appreciate it. Hey, I'm Al McGee, but I'm with a very remarkable young man, Gil Robertson. He's the president of AAFCA. We're here for the 16th Annual Movie Awards ceremony. How you doing, Gil?
I'm good. We are 16, Sweet 16, and we are delighted.
Yeah, and a lot of stars are here, a lot of awards to give out, a lot of award winners. How do you keep yourself so composed with this? And to me, it just seems so much to do, but you make it seem so natural.
Well, you know, we've been doing it for 16 years, so you kind of get used to the beats and the rhythm of what's needed to, you know, open the show and close it.
And you love doing this, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it's my job.
I know, and this is something you really created for yourself.
No, I created it for us.
I love that answer. I love that answer. One more quick question. Now, we're here with the 16th. Who's the person that you really feel that have really achieved a lot over the last year in the movie business?
Oh, God, probably Ramel Ross.
The director of Nickel Boys.
Yes.
Man, I can't wait to meet him and see him. He did a great. Okay.
I see the people from the studio here, so that means his arrival is forthcoming.
Okay. Well, thank you, Gil. Thanks for taking a couple of minutes with me, Al McGee.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, I'm Al McGee. I'm here at the 16th Annual AAFCA Movies Awards, but I'm here with a guy who did a very, very good film for what he had to do. Tell us your name.
Titus Kafar.
And what did you do on the film, Exhibiting Forgiveness?
I mean, honestly, the most important part was casting.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So thanks to the extraordinary Kim Coleman, we were able to choose the best. So I got to work with Andre Holland as my lead.
Oh, man.
He did an extraordinary job. And then the exceptional Andra Day,
yes,
John Earl Jelks, and the infamous Ingenue Ellis Taylor.
Oh.
I mean, I actually was able to make this film because of them. Because this is my first time directing, but it was not their first time. This was not their first time at the rodeo. And so they built me up. They made me feel like I could actually pull my way through this thing. And so there were so many occasions where Ingenue was there for me, helped me understand how to approach the other actors. I mean, it was a family. Like, we had a really, really great engagement with one another the entire time.
Yeah, I know, and that's what the film looked like too. And man, but the subject matter is very deep in that film. And there was some moments for me too when I was watching this film. And you know, I'm a father also, but also I had a father too.
Yes,
and
of course.
Boy, I tell you, very deep film. And you really went deep in this film.
I mean, I've seen a lot of films try to take on this subject matter, and sometimes it feels cliche, or sometimes it feels like it is not really telling our story the way we've experienced it. And as I said before, selecting these great actors allowed us to tell an honest version of the story. Not one where we just write off the father, not one where we let the son off the hook. This is a film where we see that everybody has flaws. That's what I think is very different about how this film comes across. There's no like, here's the hero and here's the villain. It's not that kind of story.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It really isn't. These are real humans.
Exactly.
Man, I really enjoyed the film.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee, here at YATicket.com. I really appreciate it. I'm here with a presenter, but for one of the best features, animated. And your name is Andy, right?
Andy Allo, yes.
And tell us about yourself a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm an actress, a singer, and a chef. So
Wow, that's a lot.
yeah, you know what? I like to diversify. I'm a woman of many interests and passions, and I say, you can do it all.
You better do it all, because we love to see you on screen. We love to see you on TV and things like that. And tonight you presenting this award,
yes.
And I'm so glad that you're doing it. But tell us a little bit about the film.
Oh my gosh, Wild Robot. Honestly, I think it's one of my favorite animated films now.
One of mine too.
It was just so beautiful and so relatable. I was a puddle of tears watching this film. I related to it, that sense of wanting to belong and wanting to help and not understanding. But then you find that journey of like, wow, you know, we're here together. And that was really beautiful.
Well, thank you, Andy, for taking time with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Dakia Anderson.
And you here for Beauty in Black, the Netflix film, Tyler Perry film.
Yes.
And tell us your role in Beauty in Black.
Sure, I am Leslie, and I play the mom to the lead and to another child. But my scenes are pretty much the flashback, so I play the young mom, Leslie.
Yeah, you sure did. Oh my goodness! But I tell you, in that, some of those characters said, "I wish I can beat their."
Oh, you totally. Me
know?
too.
That's what made it so compelling, though.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Now,
It's
what?
when you start watching, and you can't stop.
What attracted you to this film? The series, that is.
Sure, I auditioned, and the role is something that we deal with, sadly, culturally. So it was an honor for me to portray that and try to, show it in my best light.
Oh. What's next for you?
We have Beauty in Black Part 2 coming out, Season 2.
Wow.
I don't know if I was supposed to say it, but hey, it's coming. I also have a movie that just came out on Tubi, Happy Anniversary, produced and directed by Chris Stokes. I have another film, GPS, that I'm the lead in, coming out on BET soon. So yeah, things are rolling, things are moving.
I'm really so glad they are rolling for you.
So much.
And thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee. Thank you. You're here at the 16th Annual AAFCA Awards, Movie Awards ceremony. Tell us your name.
My name is Datari Turner. I am president of Foxhole Productions and Jamie Foxx's producing partner.
And you're a producer. That means you got to bring in money and make money.
Exactly.
So how is it working with Jamie Foxx?
I mean, Jamie is incredible. I've never seen someone be so generous, to his friends, mentored so many young artists in the business, never asked for credit. I mean, he's just incredible. What isn't he great at?
I know. Every time I see him, he let me take a picture with him. Yeah, really, very nice guy.
Yeah.
Very, very nice guy.
And that's the most important thing, too. There's so many people in our business that are super talented. May not be the warmest.
They're not.
You gotta be a great human too. That's part of it.
Well, but how did you get into the movie business?
Man, I've been doing this for almost 30 years now. I came in originally, I was a writer, and then, I created some popular television shows and then just sort of segued to producing films. And I'm now almost 45 movies in. So it's been a journey.
Thank you very much for taking time with me, Al McGee, here at YATicket.com. Mary Ann, first of all, you're here because you did win the Best Actress Award here at AAFCA. But that role in that film, tell us your role in that film.
I play a woman called Pansy Deacon who is in a lot of pain. She's not quite sure where the pain is coming from, but she takes it out on everyone around her.
I know. I identified with that film because I've seen many, many people, and sometimes myself too, go through that. And I've seen many people did not understand it, just like your character didn't. But what made you want to do this role? Why were you attracted to this role? Because you have done many things.
Well, in this instance, it's a little bit more complicated because there was no role. When you work with Mike Lee, you create the role while you're going. So it was just wanting to be in that sort of environment where you're using your imagination. The emphasis is on authenticity and truth. So I was...
And you really brought the truth out in that film. I watched that film with my girlfriend and I. We were just totally amazed when we sat there and watched it because, they gave me an early copy of the film. And so that's why I didn't see it in the theaters. But, and I kept telling my friends about it and things like that. Well, thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee here, YATicket.com. And Marianne, I'm a huge fan of yours.
Bless you. Thank you so much.
Well, long time. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Ray Fisher. He is in the piano lesson.
No, I'm here with you.
Oh.
I am here with you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Man, your role in the piano lesson was great. But what was the main attraction for you to accept that role?
To accept the role, I think the main attraction was August Wilson's work, right? It transcends humanity almost in a way, right? I think that this piece, while it is focused specifically on black people and our experience here in this country, I think that the themes being expressed in the piece are universal, right? I've had people of every kind of race, creed, color come up and say, this reminds me of my family situation, right? Not exactly, but the dynamic, you can feel it. And it's something that is just universal.
Did you ever see the play live?
I've never seen the play live, and I think I'm thankful for that because I feel like that would have helped to shape my performance in a way, right? I'm very susceptible to, the kind of work that I see, and I wouldn't have wanted that to affect the character. So I feel honored that I got to kind of make it my own, fresh.
Well, thank you for taking time with me.
Thank you, sir.
I really appreciate it. You did a great role in
Thank you
there.
for your time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, I like this setup.
Oh, thank you, Romel. But I like your movie.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you this. I voted for your movie as #1. I'm in 2 critics associations here, African American. I voted for you for that, and also the other one that I'm in also.
Thank you.
That story really touched, but not only that, the way you told it visually.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that concept?
I had been thinking about a point of view film for maybe a decade now. Made this photo a long time ago in which it was like a first-person photo. My hand was in it, and I was like, I wonder what black subjectivity looks like in cinema. And I think it's this, or at least a version of it's this.
Oh, wow. Also, you're up for Academy Award, too.
I mean, I'll be honest, the whole team is. Like, this is a big collaboration, and I cannot take full credit. I'll take some credit. I can't take full credit for it.
Okay, and then also the subject matter, it's in the 60s. And many people are not familiar with how racist Florida was, and in a way still is. I live in Florida now. I'm from Chicago originally.
Okay.
But man,
reverse migration,
I
huh?
know, yeah, and also you got it. You took it from a novel, and what attracted you to the novel first?
It was the ability or the opportunity to populate that time period with poetic images. Photographers, from Melvin Van Peebles to Gordon Parks, had been photographing during that time, and maybe they're some of the main ones that did that poetry. But otherwise, like it's an empty archive. Like there's a lot of civil rights stuff. There's a lot of really important imagery. But in terms of just the sheer beauty and humanity and banality of what it means to be a person and a person of color in the time, this wasn't there. And so this was an opportunity to do that in Coulson's story.
Thank you for taking time with me. You will win that Academy Award. I'm here with the beautiful Lynn Whitfield. The first time I saw you, I interviewed you for A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and I've always been a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
And, man, you've been in a lot of projects and a lot of work, and you're still working. Yeah. So tell us why you're here at the AAFCA Film Awards.
Well, I'm here to present to Clarence McElwain tonight, and I am just so enamored and appreciative of what the members of Africa do for our culture, that they keep framing, the critiques of our work and giving people the heads up of what's good, what's not, gotta watch, here's the frame that you should watch it in. So that's important. To be a part of this group and involved in this family is very important. And it's just so wonderful I mean, here's Ramel. Wow, how wonderful.
Oh, whew.
You know.
Have you seen the film?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I have. So, and his mind, how he thinks.
Yeah.
How he makes film. You know, so it's just so many talented people, such talent here in the room, in the building, and through all kinds of obstacles, we're telling stories. We're making film. We're making television.
I'm so glad to see you still on film and on TV. And the Chi, that's my hometown.
Oh, I love Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago.
But I live in Florida now.
I know. You want to get away from the cold.
Yeah.
But Chi summer is amazing.
I know.
Oh, I love it.
And I've always been loving your work and your acting, things like that.
I'm doing the +1 tonight.
All right, real quick.
Okay.
I'm here with Ted from Netflix.
Yes, sir.
Man, you really put up some great stuff and some of your actors and films and won some awards from us here at AAFCA.
Absolutely.
And I'm so glad you're supporting us.
I'm thrilled. We were here a couple of years ago with The Black Godfather, which Nicole produced for their father Clarence, and we have some great, beautiful memories in this room. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking time.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest movie